What if the reason your body still feels tired, sore, and stuck is not because you're lazy, but because the fitness advice you trusted is quietly destroying your progress? A lot of people are training harder than ever and getting worse results. They're exhausted, they're inflamed, their joints hurt, their fat loss stalls, and they think the answer is to push even harder. But sometimes the problem is not your effort, it's the lie you've been following. Today, I'm breaking down 5 fitness lies that can secretly destroy your body.
These are the habits that make people burn out, lose muscle, gain fat back, and feel older than they should. Stay to the end, because the last lie is the one that makes people think they're being disciplined while they're actually wrecking their recovery. Let's get into it. Lie number 5, more workouts are always better. This is where a lot of people go wrong first. They think, if 3 workouts are good, 6 must be better. That sounds productive, it feels disciplined. But your body does not get stronger during the workout. It gets stronger after the workout, when you recover. If you keep training hard with no real rest, your performance drops, your sleep gets worse, your appetite goes crazy, and your body starts feeling constantly beat up. Here's the pattern. You start with motivation, then the soreness lasts longer, then your lifts stall, then you need more caffeine, then you're tired all day, then you tell yourself you just need more discipline. No, you may need more recovery. I've seen people train 6 or 7 days a week, thinking they were all in, but they were never fresh, they were never progressing, they were just surviving their workouts. That is not fitness. That is burnout with gym clothes on. What works better? Train hard, but not every day. Use at least 1 to 2 real recovery days each week. Sleep 7 to 9 hours if possible. Every 6 to 8 weeks, reduce training volume for a short deload week. If you feel weaker month after month, your body is not failing you. It may be begging you to slow down. When did more become smarter than better? Lie number 4, cardio is the only way to lose fat. This lie keeps people trapped for years. Yes, cardio burns calories. Yes, it helps your heart. Yes, it has a place. But if you think fat loss comes mainly from endless cardio, you're missing the bigger picture. Fat loss comes from a consistent calorie deficit, and the best body composition usually comes from combining strength training, walking, and smart nutrition. Here's why cardio-only plans often fail. You get hungrier. You get more tired. You burn a decent amount of energy in the moment, but you may also lose muscle if you're not lifting. And when muscle goes down, your body tends to look softer, not tighter. I once worked with someone who was doing cardio almost every day. She was sweating, suffering, and still frustrated. Her scale moved a little, but her body did not look the way she wanted. Why? Because she was chasing calorie burn, not body change. The fix was simple. Add resistance training 3 to 4 times per week. Keep cardio as a tool, not a punishment. Walk more during the day. Eat enough protein so you protect muscle while losing fat. And here's the surprising part. People often look leaner when they stop overdoing cardio and start lifting properly. Pattern interrupt. If your plan makes you smaller but not better, you're not building a body, you're just shrinking one. Lie number 3. Light weights tone you, heavy weights make you bulky. This one is everywhere, and it keeps people scared of the very thing that would help them most, resistance training. First, let's clear up the word tone. Muscle doesn't magically become toned from tiny weights. Toned usually means more muscle definition plus lower body fat. Second, lifting heavier weights does not suddenly make most people bulky. Building a lot of muscle takes time, effort, food, and consistency. It doesn't happen by accident. Especially for women, this fear is way overblown. Women have much less testosterone than men, which makes large muscle gain much harder. What usually happens instead is this. They get stronger, firmer, more athletic looking, and more confident. Now here's the mistake. Some people use weights that are so light they could do 20 more reps. Then they wonder why nothing changes. If the weight never challenges you, your body has no reason to adapt. What should you do instead? Choose a weight that makes the last few reps hard while your form stays solid. That's where growth happens. I've seen people get amazing results the moment they stop playing it safe
and start training with intention. The body you want is usually hiding on the other side of the weight you're avoiding. Lie number 2. If you're not sore, you didn't work hard enough. This lie sounds tough. It also ruins progress. A lot of people chase soreness like it's a trophy. They want to limp out of the gym. They want to feel destroyed for 3 days. They think pain equals success. But soreness is not a reliable sign of progress. Soreness can come from trying new exercises, doing too much too soon, poor recovery, or just changing the movement pattern. It does not always mean muscle growth, and it definitely does not mean your workout was better. Let me give you a real example. I knew a guy who treated soreness like proof that he was winning. Every session had to crush him. Every leg day had to ruin his week. But his strength never really improved because he was always too wrecked to train consistently. That's the trap. If your workouts are so intense that you can't recover, then you're not building momentum. You're resetting it. Track progress this way instead. More reps with the same weight, more weight with the same form, better control, better recovery, better consistency over time. That's real progress, not how broken you feel. If I can't sit down for 2 days is your main metric, you're measuring the wrong thing. Lie number 1. No pain, no gain. This is the most dangerous lie of all because it teaches people to ignore warning signs. There's a huge difference between muscle effort and actual pain. A hard set should feel challenging. Your muscles may burn. Your breathing may spike. That's normal. But sharp pain in your shoulder, stabbing pain in your knee, or pain that gets worse every week, that is not toughness. That is your body asking for help. Yet people push through because they've been told that stopping means weakness. That mindset is how small problems become long-term injuries. I've seen people ignore a little pain for weeks, then suddenly they can't train at all. One shoulder tweak becomes months of rehab. One bad squat pattern becomes a back that flares up every time they pick something off the floor. Here's what smarter training looks like. Warm up properly, learn good form before loading heavy, modify movements that hurt, use pain as feedback, not motivation, get help if the pain keeps returning. And let me say this clearly. Pain is not a badge of honor. Sometimes it's a warning. Your body does not get extra points for suffering. What actually works? Now let's talk about the truth. If you want a body that looks better and performs better, you do not need punishment. You need a system you can repeat. Here's the simple version. Strength train 3 to 4 times per week. Walk more every day. Add cardio if you want better conditioning, not as a punishment. Eat enough protein. Sleep enough to recover. Progress slowly, not recklessly. And don't ignore how recovery shows up in real life. When training is working, you usually notice it in stages. First, you stop feeling destroyed after every session. Then your energy gets more stable. Then your lifts start moving up. Then your body shape starts changing. Then you realize you're doing more with less effort. That's the sign you're on the right path. Not being exhausted all the time. Not living on soreness. Not fearing food. Not panicking every time a workout feels too easy. A smart routine should make you feel stronger, not constantly broken. Quick self-check. So here's your 30-second self-check. If your plan includes any of these, you may be stuck in a fitness lie. You feel guilty on rest days. You think every workout must leave you wrecked. You avoid lifting heavier because you're afraid of getting bulky. You only do cardio and wonder why your body shape isn't changing. You keep training through pain and calling it discipline. If one of those hit home, that's okay. Most people were taught the wrong thing. The good news? You can fix it fast. Start by making your next week simpler, not harder. Lift with intention. Recover on purpose. And stop confusing punishment with progress. If this video helped you, hit the like button so more people stop falling for these fitness lies. And comment reset if you want a smarter training plan, because I may turn that into the next video. Also, subscribe now and watch the next video on screen, because if you think this was eye-opening, the next one could save you months of wasted effort. Your body does not need more abuse. It needs better training.